Here, how are you, buddy? Going live today from the porch of the lake house. See if anybody comes in. What's going on? Don't know who's in here. I think it's Deer Slayer's in here. What's up, Deer Slayer? Fishing with Mo Dog. What's up, buddy? Gray Wolf, how are you, buddy? Hudson Fishing Adventures, what's up? Thanks for coming in today. Gray Wolf Outdoors, thanks for coming in. Appreciate you. I'm going to move this a little bit closer so I don't have to move too much. Jesse Lopez, what's up, buddy? Deer Slayer. Survival LT's in here. What's up, guys? Sunfish Queen. Hey, Sunfish Queen. I'm up at the lake house, but it is so windy out on the lake today. I went out this morning. I didn't catch one fish. I did cut a video, but I cut a video to show you guys that it can be tough out there too. It ain't just all catching fish all the time. So I made a video about that, and so I'll be putting that out probably this week at some point. But I was out there fishing. I tried to use some frogs, too windy. I got up this morning at like 5:30 and looked out, and the trees were just going. There's whitecaps on the water, and for this little lake to have whitecaps on it, it was horrible. And I ran into a couple guys out there that had like 22-foot boats that are from Lake Erie. They got blown off of Lake Erie. Hey, what's up? Hey, I don't even know how to say that. Wild, something wild. But I was talking to those guys out there, and they said there was like 6-foot waves at Lake Erie today, and they got blown off the water. So usually when they get blown off the water there, they come to here to fish. So this little lake will have like all these huge boats on, the bass boats and everything, but they didn't even do any good today here. I'm praying that we have some wind here. It's so hot. Yeah, guess how much it is? 55 degrees up here right now. 55. It was 92 Wednesday, 91 Thursday. Yesterday was like 80 something. And today, when I got up this morning, it was 50 degrees out. Now it's 55. The high today is 60, I think 65. So that could have shut the fish down too. So I wasn't expecting to do real well, but when I went out there, I was thinking I can cut in on a couple of different corners. Yeah, it's not. It is 55. It's maybe 60 degrees now here. Sunfish is like 100. Yeah, it's not that cold. I got my sweatshirts on and everything, so it's chilly out, windy and chilly. But the sun's out. It's a beautiful day. It's just real windy. Not a good fishing day for me. So I figured I'd go live. We're leaving today because we got to go to a graduation party. We were gonna stay, but I can't fish today too much, so we're gonna go home and we're gonna head into the graduation party this evening. So that's what we're doing today. But I figured I'd go live just to see what everybody's up to, talk to some people, and just hang out for a little bit. But it's a beautiful afternoon here. I got my little hoodie on. I had my hoodie on today. It was chilly out there, guys. But yeah, so was anybody fishing today? So I guess there's two extremes. There's really hot and really cold. And I don't know if anybody's fishing in that 100-degree weather. But yeah, Survival LT, hello, Grey Wolf. But I was going to go live out on the lake, and I probably could have went live on the lake with the mics and everything, but it wasn't real. There was no action. I fished for about an hour and a half, 2 hours, and I didn't even have one hit. I did have one hit. It ripped the claw off of my Hudson's Fishing on Fishing Monday. Okay, I did have one little hit, and it ripped the claw off. Hey, what's up, Tim? How are you, buddy? I ripped the claw off of my Rage Crawl, and but it was a small one. That's why I ripped it off. Nope, I went out to go manure for the garden. Nope, I went and got manure for the garden. I bet that's nice and in that heat than the manure. So, But anybody that don't know, I'm taking, I'm extending my 100-degree weather is normally my best days around here, but boy, it's rough. Yeah, yeah, we'll go out and we'll fish frogs on those real hot days and with real high sun. But today it's cold. I think it shut the fish down today from it being so extreme yesterday and this week, and then that big, I mean, that's almost a 40-degree temperature drop. What's up, Randy? Thanks for coming in, buddy. Appreciate you. But let's see what else. So my merchandise is going to go till the end of the weekend here. So if anybody would like to order it, go ahead and do that before the weekend. Then after that, I'm probably not going to place any orders or put it out for a couple months, and then I'll do it again. Let's see. Everybody knows about my arm. Hey, what's up, Watercat? How are you, buddy? Yeah, it's super windy here too. There goes a 22-foot Mercury 250 Pro XS, and a Phoenix boat is awesome. I call you Mo Dog, buddy. But what else do I got here? Yeah, but everybody knows my arm. I'm going to probably need surgery. I did my MRI yesterday. The guy said the MRI took really well. So they sent me a CD, and of course, I tried to put it in my computer and look at it. But there was all kinds of goofy words and stuff on there. I didn't know what the heck I was doing. Yes, I did, dear Slayer. Thank you very much. I'm going to mail your baits out on Monday. I'll mail your baits out Monday, buddy. Let's see what else. Yeah, but the surgery, I don't know when, I think, but I am going to have surgery, so we'll see. But it ain't going to stop me, excuse me, from making videos and things like that. We're going camping next week up to Hershey Park, so we're taking the rods up there, and I'll do a camping video with you guys, for you guys. So there's a lot of stuff. I can guide up here on my boat. I can take people out and guide and video it, so I'm not worried about content or anything like that. So I will still bring you some good content, or I hope it's good content. Or at least I hope you guys think it's good content. But I'm going to do that. What type of fishing are you going to do while you're camping? I don't really know. I looked up Hershey Park in PA, and their campground is on like a stream, and they said there's smallmouth and things up there. So I'm just going to take up like one rod. I'm going to take up one rod for myself, my wife, and my 2 kids. And we're going to go up and I'm not taking all kinds of tackle and stuff up with me. I'm just going to basically be probably live bait fishing. I might take some pig sticks and Senkos up or something like that. But I'm not going to get too crazy. I'm going to just try to hang out with them and maybe fish for panfish and things like that. But they don't have golf cart rentals up there. And my kids love to rent golf carts in campgrounds, but they don't have that. But we're going to be at the Hershey Park too. We'll be in the park. So we'll see how that goes. So we'll be eating good and camping out. But the 27th is when I figure out, or when I find out from my doctor if and when I get surgery. So we'll see how that works out. But yeah, it is bad. It is windy here. I don't know if you can see the trees here. Let me see. See the trees going right there, guys? That's how windy it is right now. Yeah, fishing with little gear. That's what it is. Hey, Richard, buddy. But see, it'll come and go, but out on the water, it is nasty. Maybe I will take a walk onto the water and show you guys. But I don't know how to switch. Let's see. I will, let me take a walk down, guys. Let me put my sunglasses on. We'll take a walk down. You guys can come with me. How's that? We'll do an interactive live here. Let me take you guys with me, and we'll walk down, and I'll show you. I'll switch it up right here, and you can see the trailer, the boat. There's all the rods right there. I got my trailer empty, the boat on the water. There is my truck. You see the off the hook decals, the YouTube. I just put them on not too long ago. I can't see the chat real well, but let's walk down. Let's see. We will take a walk down to the lake, but it was bad out today. If I'm missing anybody in the chat right now, I can't really see too much. Nobody's fishing. It was full boats this morning, and out there just getting blown around on one of those plastic bass boats. And A couple kayakers are out there, but let me show you this real quick. The water here. So there is the water. And you could probably hear the wind, but you might not be able to hear it too much. But it is windy, 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 windy. All the boats are docked. I'll take a walk out onto my boat real quick. But yeah, you can see the water. And this is a small lake. It isn't like an enormous lake. So you can see the boats bouncing up and down. And then you see there's my boat right here. Got the Ranger docked, and I'll be putting that back in. And I also did my boat up with the stickers and decals and things like that. So, but that's the lake right now. There ain't nobody on it. It's pretty barren. But the water's really dirty too from all this wind and stuff getting kicking everything up. So, but just too hard to fish today. So, you win some, you lose some. But I am coming up for a long 4th of July. I have Thursday, the week before the 4th of July. I have Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday off. And my family will be up here that whole week too, after like the 4th of July week. I'm not taking off the whole week of the 4th of July week because I want to save my days for hunting this year. And I don't know how my surgery is going to go, how long it's going to take, or whatever. But yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Just save my days so I have days for hunting this year. And like I said, I'll be healed before hunting, but I don't know how it's going to go for the summer with the fishing thing and everything. So, but yeah, there's nobody out on the water. And we're going to head home and go to a graduation party today. My wife made all kinds of cookies for this party. So we're gonna go and enjoy the party. Nice weather, but just not fishing weather today. So we're gonna have, we'll have all kinds of stuff to do for there. Here we go. Sorry guys for reconnecting. I got like 6 different internets here, so it connects and reconnects to different ones, I think, at times. So there we go. But yeah, so we're renting a place out, the lake house, this week. Hey Ted and chat. Hey Dominique, how are you? Thanks for coming in. But yeah, it's too windy to be fishing. So I told my wife, it's one of her good friends, and I want to, hey Hog Deer, I'm sorry if I missed anybody in the chat, but I was walking down, it was real sunny out, so. But we're gonna go in and spend some time with them, our friends, because I haven't seen them in a while, so. And it's my wife's really like best friend's daughter to graduate, so we're gonna go and enjoy the evening with them. And then tomorrow's obviously my day. It's my day, and all the dads. So happy Father's Day to all the dads. Not taking anything away from the moms. The moms are awesome, and I know what you do and how you handle the business. But you know, I appreciate all the moms. But happy Father's Day to everybody out there, all the dads. Hey Joe from Live to Fish. Too windy here, bud, to fish today. I went out this morning and I got blowed around like a piece of paper. So there were some 20-foot boats out there, some Phoenixes, some Tritons. They all came from Lake Erie because they got blown off of Lake Erie and they weren't even fishing. The lake's all churned up too. It's almost like it turned over. But back in some of these coves where the pads were, it was pretty clear. So I was throwing a white frog, but it was just so windy that wind was blowing the braid and pulling that frog across the top. So it was just not, I just said, you know what, I docked the boat, I come in, I cleaned up a little bit in the house. My wife is cleaning up the rest of it and putting stuff away, and we'll rent it this week. And then 4th of July week, I'll have probably 6-7 days up here that I'll be fishing and doing all that stuff. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, I just figured I'd do a live while I can't fish, so why not do a live? So yeah, let me see who's all in here. Hog Deer, Live to Fish, Joe. Some old man, Fish with Mo Dog, Otter Cat. So yeah, thanks guys. If you haven't hit that like button, please hit the like button. Yep. So, but it's beautiful. I could sit here all night just like this and relax. But it is, like I said, it's a beautiful day out. It's just too windy. I'll show you, there's the trees blowing around right there, guys. It's just not a good fishing day. And that happens, but I wanted to go out, and like I said, I cut a video this morning, but it was basically a video on that your fishing days don't always work out. And I added some things into the video, showed you some of the frogs that I have and stuff like that. So take a minute and check out the video whenever it comes out. Make a comment. That helps out the channel. Hit that like button. That's an order, troops. Thanks, Modog. Appreciate it. And for those who don't know, I made my hours. So I applied. I did my AdSense. I applied for my AdSense. They said that went through successfully. So I'm waiting now for them to review my channel. So I guess they said it could take up to a month to review the channel. So I'm just waiting for that to go through, and then I talked to a few people, and they said after that, then you have to add like your, if you want a direct deposit for YouTube, you can put that in. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that, Fishing with Big Mike. Thank you very much. Yeah, it was a grind, man, and it took a while to get that. I had the hours on my, it said I had the hours, but it kept going up and down, so I don't know what they were doing or whatever, but I'm well over my hours now. No, I want to say well over. I'm a couple hundred hours over. And these lives help too. So, but I got monetized, and I'm working on getting everything done. I heard it was a pain in the butt. It seemed pretty easy so far. Now I just got to learn how to monetize my videos. Whenever I get monetized, I guess going back and monetizing everything. So, thank you, Hog Deer, and thank you for helping out. I know you helped out a lot. I know the one live you told me you were running the playlist of the YouTube giveaway series, so you ran the playlist, so all those people got some hours too out of it. But I appreciate you, Cody. I really do. That's awesome. Hit it. I had 1,000 hours when I made 1K. It's pretty easy to get it done. Yeah, it was. I got to work on getting more. Like I said, I had the subscribers, but I didn't have the hours. So I'm working on getting better content out and try to get that, get the people to hang around and watch the videos more. Put more, you know, what is that called? I can't even remember. Retain the people so they can watch more. So I'll be working on that coming up here soon. But once you get monetized, it's like the weight's off your shoulders. And then you could start working on, because there was times where I put stuff out, not saying that I would put out like garbage, but sometimes I would put something out and I probably could have did better at doing that. And I didn't take the time to do it. I just put it out there because I wanted to keep putting stuff out. Yeah, viewer retention. That's the word I was thinking about. Retention, that's it. But I was putting out stuff, and I thought it was pretty good, but I could have probably did better, but I was putting it out to put it out. And now I don't have that stress to put out. No, you don't put out garbage, Modog. Your fishing stuff's really good, actually. If anybody's in here that don't have Modog, please go pick Modog up. Give him a couple hook sets today. That would be nice in my live if he gets a couple hook sets. And check out everybody in here. And if there's any moderators in there, if they want to share any links, feel free to do so. But yeah, look at this. Whew. So, my dogs are in the house, and my wife's got the radio on, so I come outside here to do this. But yeah, go check out Modog. Yeah, Dominique, go check out Modog. Give him a hook set. Tell him you came from Off the Hook, please. Dominique's a great supporter of my channel. I love watching her videos. She's funny with the family, and I know exactly how the family is. You'll be live this evening. That's cool, Mike. I'll check you out probably from the party, from the graduation. But yeah, go check Modog out. Give him a hook set. He deserves it. He puts a lot of time in, and he catches some awesome fish. So check him out. And I believe he does a shorter version of his videos. But he also does a longer version. He like puts out there like a 4-hour video, and it's his whole day. He don't cut anything out, which I think is pretty cool. Not a lot of people do that, so that's something different that he does. So go check that out. Now, I understand you can't sit there for 4 hours and watch his stuff, but go through it, you know what I mean? I don't know, if, Modog, do you put in timestamps or anything of your catches in those long ones that you do? If you don't, I think he might just put his catches on the shorter version of the video. I do the whole trip and then, yes, and he does the whole trip. Hey, Fluff, thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. We're not fishing today. It was too windy to get out there. I was out there, but it was too windy, so it'll be fun loading up the boat on the trailer. But MoDog does a shorter version and the long version, and I just think that's cool. So if you have time, go check out the long version. If you don't have time, at least check out the short version, because I don't, like he just said, I don't think he puts timestamps in his longer version, but the shorter version is all the action probably. So I think that's what mostly he does. He gets all his catches in the shorter version, but then he shows you how his day went. So that's pretty cool, and it's kind of unique for his channel. So go check that out. Give him a hook set. Let him know I sent you, because MoDog does deserve a lot more hook sets than he has right now. So please help him out, share him out. And do that, and I'm going to start sharing him out more. There's so many people that you get to, and I'm not saying I forget, but I'm going to share MoDog out. He definitely deserves to get shared out and you know, get put out there. So if anybody could do that, and next time you see him put out a video or something, share it out. You know, help him out. Go make a comment and like his videos. Oh wow, a saltwater croc. He's gonna make the race against time. Yeah, that's crazy. Saltwater crocs in the area. Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know about reaching in the water and grabbing fish where there's crocodiles. Like, I don't know how John does that in Florida. He goes up. I mean, I know that the alligators are probably more scared of you than you are of them, but I just can't see a fish on the line in stress and bringing it up to the boat and then reaching in and trying to grab it and having a crocodile behind it. So, yeah, I don't know. It's just, I'm kind of bummed that it's not a fishing day, but it happens. And up here, when I'm up here, there's days where I can't get out, and today is one of those days. If MoDog would go over the dam, I would hook set him. That's funny. That's a pretty high dam, too. I think he said it was like 20 foot high. All right, Hog Cody, thank you. Appreciate you coming in, buddy. But, yep, so I'm just going to relax here. We're going to take a nice stroll home. Maybe we'll grab something to eat on the way home. And then we will go to that party tonight. And I'll eat good at the party, too. Hey, Richard, I got to put a email in. Ted went to drop crab pots and croc can. Wow. Let's see what you said there. So, Ted, we went to drop crab pots. The croc can have our crabs. Yeah, no kidding. I love crab meat, too. But, Richard, I got to drop an email to Fish Brain. And I know Sunfish King. You might have to contact Sunfish King for the different shirt sizes for yourself, but I will, I could release you. I will check Fish Brain, because I know you're getting some stuff from them, I believe. So I will put an email out this week and see what sizes they have available. So yeah, today I threw a rage crawl, I threw pig sticks, I threw Sankos, I threw a white spro frog, and I really like the spro frogs. I know MoDog, he likes using those Prad Crashers, those Booyahs. I don't use those ones. I've always used spro, and I like the spro and the live targets. Now they're expensive, but I think that they're heavier, so they sit lower in the water. So when a fish comes up to grab them, and I explain that in my video, if that's sitting lower in the water, when a fish comes up to grab it, it's not pushing that bait away. Like, I think the lighter frogs, it's harder to hook set them. But I like the spro frog because it sits down deep in the water and they can come up and it's a heavier frog. And I can obviously cast it further too, especially on days like this when it's windy, but it didn't do me no good today. But I like using the heavier spro frogs and the live targets. But there are a ton of frogs out there, guys, like you can get, and there's so many more that are out there now for snake heads and things like that. There's frogs with blades on them now and all that crazy stuff. But yeah, I just used the Spro and excuse me, to live target frogs. Thank you, Modog, for sharing our links. I appreciate that. And Randy, thank you so much. But yeah, that wind is whipping. And my neighbor across the street, they built a new house next to her, and she texted me and asked if I had anybody to cut her grass, and I have the person that cuts my grass, so I gave her the number. And she said Friday it stormed up here so bad that her yard was flooded, and I see her fire pit, and she said it was halfway up to her fire pit, which is pretty bad. But the neighbor built a new house, and they graded it, and the rain, I think, is running off of the grade that they did, and it's going into her yard and sitting there because she's the low spot. So that wouldn't be fun at all, to have a low spot in your yard like that. And she said she was like almost ankle deep in water. So it's kind of crappy. So I don't know how they're going to fix that unless she regrades her yard. So, but yeah, just chilling out today, relaxing. I'm not upset. I'm upset because I'm here and I can't fish, but it is what it is. You have them days. Yeah, wasn't that Dean Rojas, Ottercat? Dean Rojas, I think he did that because he's like one of the masters at frog fishing. But yeah, the Spro frog, like I said, it sits deeper in the water, and it's an awesome frog. They're expensive, don't get me wrong, but you see in the video, I got hundreds of them. I got like 3 boxes full of frogs, and they're all different colors. Some of them, though, have been in there for a long time where the legs are melted together. So I actually got to get rid of them. And I know a buddy who takes them. I'll give them to him. He'll put a shoelace in the back of them. And he uses a shoelace in the back of his frogs. He still catches them, so it's kind of funny. He'll cut a shoelace and cut them up and like shred them, and he'll use them as the legs for the frogs. I just can't do that. I just go buy another frog. But they're expensive. Yeah, the water was really dingy today too from, I guess, the rain Friday and all the waves and mucking it up here, except back in where the weeds were. Where the weeds were, it was like gin clear. It was crystal clear. And I figured that white frog would do good back there. But trying to keep your boat in place and fishing, there's a lot to it when you're fishing with a boat. You got to know how to control boat control and all that good stuff when you're on spots. You just don't go in with a boat and just fish a spot. You got to know where to go and where to position your boat and things like that. And with the wind like this, it makes it very, very difficult and frustrating for the day. So I parked it, and we're going to be loading it up here real soon. And then closing up shop and then heading into Pittsburgh. Yeah, I cut mine back too, Ottercat. I cut it back the length of the frog. When I turn them upside down, and I show that on my video too. I turn it upside down, and whatever's hanging past the frog, I snip off that extra, that length, because they come pretty long. And I do that in the mats too, so they don't short strike the bait, or at least they can catch a hook when they bite it. So I do that too. So. Yeah, there's stuff blowing around here. I gotta put the tarp back on my wood pile. That blew off as half of the tarp's in the neighbor's yard, so I'm gonna have to do that before I leave also. And fix my fire pit, so. Hey Shannon, how are you? Thank you for coming in. Appreciate it. Joe from Live to Fish, he's been grinding, man. He's been putting out videos left and right. So if you guys haven't checked out Joe from Live to Fish, please go up there. He's been catching some fish, and he's been putting a lot of content out. Good content. Joe's channel, Live to Fish, is a great channel. He really knows what he's doing on that. So if you want to pick up a good channel, go to Live to Fish. There's a few Live to Fishes too, so you got to make sure you have the right one. Basking in the AC. See, it is 55 degrees up here right now. It was, like I said, 92 last week, and today it's like 50 when I woke up. So it's definitely cool. We have them little ants. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about. I call them little pea ants. They're real small. Heat index 96. I'm glad it ain't that hot here. But every time it storms, usually when you have a real bad storm, one side of my house, I'll get these little ants that come in the house, and it bugs the heck out of me. So I leave the vacuum there, and I vacuum them up. But before I leave, I got some ant traps out now, those little ones. But when the water gets real wet, those ants come out, and they come into the house, and that's one corner of the house. So I've been sucking them up from yesterday to today, and I put out some ant traps. So before I leave, I'm going to spray it. So we'll see. But I hate seeing them ants in the house. There's like no food or nothing there. It's just when that ground gets wet, they like to come out and then they raid your house. So, but that's what I'm dealing with. Got 10 people in here. Thanks for coming in, guys. I appreciate each and every one of you. Deer Slayer saying thank you. Yeah, Deer Slayer, I'll send your stuff out on Monday, and thank you for purchasing them. Really appreciate that. If anybody would like to buy any of the baits, you can check them out on my Off the Hook page or my Instagram. Or you can email me, and we can talk about colors and things like that and what you want. So if you're interested in any baits, please do so and contact me, and I will make them for you. I can make them on the live, or I can just make them how I make them without a live. But I like to do, when people place orders, I like to do lives for them because it sort of gives them a shout out, and you know, it just gets them out there also. So I just figured that helps. You know, if you're buying my baits off me, I try to do the best I can to support in any way I can, because you're supporting my channel. So I just give you a shout out, and I'll announce it, and I'll put it on my community tab. So, and if anybody wants to have any decals, any channel decals, if they want to send my way, you can email me. I could do a decal swap with you guys. It can go on my shout out board, and I do that on every live. Yes, the merch is still available. It's available till this weekend. I figured instead of just ending it on Wednesday, I might as well just run it all the way through to the weekend. So if anybody wants to get any merch off me, please do, because then I'm going to shut it down for like 3 or 4 months, and then I'll bring it back up. And that's what I'm going to do on my channel. I'm not going to have my merch in everybody's face all the time. So I'm just going to do it every once in a while, and I'll just do a pre-order like I did this time, because I got to have so many. Or I just have so many items to place an order with this. So if anybody wants anything, please do so, and use a medium action braid hook set your fellow YouTubers, people. There you go, buddy. What size braid, Modog? What pound? I'm gonna say at least 50, but you can whatever you want. I can't do it all, laugh out loud. But yeah, so the merch is running till like Sunday. And then, but I have to get so many items to place an order with this company, because they don't, it isn't like on demand like my other company was. When I got these shirts made, and I guess it's all I sublimated, and I could order 2 of these shirts if somebody wanted them. 65, so it sticks really good. There you go, buddy, 65. That's what I was using today. I had a 65-pound Power Pro on my Abu Garcia Beast X reel with my All-Star medium heavy action frog rod. And it didn't work out for me today, so didn't work out. Today looked like a good frog day, but I guess that weather, just that drop in temperature, just shut them down. And then the storm we had Friday made that water real murky in areas, so it was very tough this morning. If the wind wasn't there, excuse me, if the wind wasn't present, I probably could pick up a few fish. I normally can do that on this lake because I know it pretty well. I know all the spots where I could probably pick a fish up. But today with the wind, I think Cody left Richard. I don't know if he's still in here or not. But if the wind wasn't there, I probably could have picked up some fish. But He uses 65 when he punches. Don't make him punch you. But I threw the Rage Crawl. That's on 65 pound braid also. And I used a tungsten weight and I was punching. I had one little hit, it ripped the claw off. So I fished with one claw for a while. Because there's one claw crayfish out there, so I figured I'd keep fishing with it. I probably should have just redid another one, but I didn't. So, but I'll save all those and then I remelt them down and I'll make a razor crawl out of them or something. So that's about it. Yeah, I just can't believe how windy it's still coming through. Makes for a nice cool day though. Great for sitting on the porch. And I'll keep you guys posted on the arm with the surgery. I'll let you guys know what's going on. But I'll still be putting out content. Jailbait, what's up, buddy? Thanks for coming in, Gary. Appreciate you. Yeah. Secret comedy. Or a nap on a hammock. You're right about that, because I am tired. Rage bug is all they would bite today. Few on a drop shot. Yeah, I didn't do a drop shot because it was too windy. But yeah, I was throwing the rage bug. I got one little hit on the rage bug, and that was it. Yeah, melting down the. I do that because like I said, I'm a bait maker, so I have all the stuff. When I use my baits and they break or something, or they rip in half, I throw them at the bottom of the boat, and then I take them and throw them in a bag. And then when I go home, I separate all the colors. Sometimes I have colors that I just mix all together, and it all turns out to be like a black anyway. So or I'll add a couple drops of black to make it a black. So if you have colors that are like mixed or something like that, you can still melt them down. But basically the only color you're going to make is black out of them. So I do that a lot. But yeah, thanks for coming in, Gary. I got your message too on Facebook. So I'll be waiting for that new sticker to come in. That'll be awesome. And then I can mail you some of my decals out too. Yes, you do, Deer Corner. You get a lot of thinking done. So, but I'm okay with relaxing. It's a beautiful day out. So, but yeah, Gary, thank you very much for sending me. And those stickers are awesome. And I looked up those Rebel rods. And those Rebel rods seem like they're pretty nice. So I'll be looking at them. I do some saltwater fishing. And I talked to Gary a little bit on Messenger. And we were talking about my trip to Florida. I know I'm going to go see John from Small Water. And I'll probably fish bass and stuff for them. But I'd like to schedule a trip with my kids out on the ocean for mahi-mahi. My daughter wants to catch a dolphin in the worst way. And the dolphin, I'm meaning mahi-mahi. So I want to try to schedule a trip. And I'd like to schedule, and while the clouds block the sun. There you go. I'm going to try to make some white and chartreuse patties and some black with chartreuse. That's what I use a lot. Yeah. Yeah, them paddle tails are nice too. I didn't throw anything out. Oh, that will be fun. Yeah. Yeah, I know you are, Gary. Thank you very much. But yeah, I'd like to schedule a mahi-mahi trip with my kids. When I was down in Ocean City this year, I was going to schedule a mahi-mahi, but they weren't close to shore. And I guess they need the, what is it? They need the cooler water. So the water was too warm inshore, and it was like 8 miles, 10 miles out that we had to go for them. And I didn't want to take my 9-year-old and 13-year-old out 10 miles on the ocean yet, but I will eventually. But it was just too, and even the guide said, yeah, I seen that hint there, Modog. I seen you throw that hint in there. I'll get to him, buddy. I promise I will. But yeah, we were gonna go like 8 or 10 miles out, and the guide said it's hit or miss out there with the trip. So, and taking the kids wasn't a good idea. So we just stuck around for flounder and rockfish and stuff like that. If things go right, Ted, I should have a video on me fishing next week for you. Awesome, Randy. I want you to make a video. Definitely make the video. I enjoyed your other video. That was pretty cool too. So I appreciate that. I'm gonna go grab, since my wife is cleaning, I'm gonna go grab. She just took the garbage. and burnt the garbage out. So I'm going to take the garbage and I'm going to at least walk it out to the curb for her. At least I can do something while she's cleaning, right guys? Put this out. Our garbage day is Monday, but we are leaving today, but we have renters coming in tomorrow. We're going to rent it out for the week while we're going at Hershey. So that's kind of a nice little thing we got where we can rent it. Let me show you the house here real quick. I'll show you guys. So there is my house. There's the addition right there. And I just had it all redone. I put new windows in it. We got a new roof, got new siding and everything. So that is the front of the house. And then we got some siding up and down on the porch there, and like a light blue. So we have that. There's my dog barking. And then we have air conditioners in every room. It's a 5-bedroom. There's all my kayaks. I got a canoe right there. I got all the kayaks stacked up. So that's the kayaks, and I'm taking you to the backyard. Just giving you a little view here. There's the roof, all the new windows we did, flowers. We got my fire pit right here. And the fire pit is, we had it made, it says Teddy and Sue, and that's me and my wife. We had that made before the kids, so they keep asking me why their names aren't on there. So I got to get a new one. And then right here is one of my pride and joys. You see what that says right there, guys. That's the Blackstone. That's where all the goodness comes from right there, guys, all the cooking. But yeah, that's my lake house right there, guys. So that's where I go every weekend, and we rent it out to make some money on the side. And yeah, that's what I do. So you guys seen my lake house. Yeah, all the kayaks are all stacked. I'm surprised they didn't blow over from all this wind. And then, oh, I got to show you there's my wood pile. That's my wood pile out front. You can see that the tarp blew off of it into the neighbors. But that's my wood pile. I get the cutoffs, pine cutoffs every year. It's like, for a dump truck full, it's like 130 bucks. And it usually lasts all year. So I get one of those every year. And my family likes to burn, my dad especially. So we have enough wood for the year with that. So yeah, so that's my lake house, and it's what I do. It's my family loves to do it. There's a ton of stuff to do up here. We got the lake, we got beach. There's always food trucks up here, ice cream trucks over at the parking lot. There's a park right here. The kids can ride their bikes. There's a speed limit here. The cops are always around here, like, you know, making sure their presence is known. So it's really a nice place, nice family place to be. They have parades here all the time. 4th of July, there'll be a big parade. Last week when I was up here, they had a marathon here in Edinburgh, and it starts at the lake. And what they do is they swim across the lake, and then they get out, and then they grab the mountain bikes or whatever, and then they bike through Edinburgh, and then they come back and meet here, and then they run the rest of the way. So it's a pretty big deal up here. There's volleyball courts, there's showers over there if you want to get a shower out there besides in the house. But it's a pretty good family-friendly area. And we bought this, I'm going to say 5 or 6 years ago. And we do rent to students in Edinburgh. We rent in the wintertime. We rent this out all winter to the students. And then we have another place down south of Pittsburgh, and it is it's a hunting camp. I have 100 acres down there. We have a pond. And we do all our quad riding and winter things. Hey Ace, thanks for coming in, bud, I appreciate it. And we quad ride, and I hunt down there, and I take my kids down there, and we have that. So it's nice, it's safe for the kids to go hunting, so I'll take the kids out and hunt down there. And then I lease land in Ohio where I hunt down there also. So we're pretty busy outdoor family. We're always doing something outdoors. We're going camping next week. I have a pop-up. So we're going to take that while we rent this out. Gives us something to do. So we're going to go to Hershey Park next week and at the Hershey campground and hang out. So I'll probably be cutting videos on that next week. So a lot of stuff. We do a lot of stuff every year. So it's fun. Keeps you busy. Keeps the kids out of trouble. Keeps me out of trouble. You know how that is. But yeah, that's what we like to do. And I like to eat. I don't drink alcohol. So I don't when I was younger, I did, but when I had kids and stuff like that, I stopped drinking to just so I can handle everything, I guess. But sometimes you want to drink, but I don't drink alcohol. So, and that's sort of my little Blake life for you guys, all wrapped up in 10 minutes there. So, and I do have somebody cut my grass too up here, Modogs. So don't feel like when everybody was kidding with you about cutting your own grass, because I can't be here all the time. All right, Richard, thanks for coming in. I can't be here all the time, so I hired a guy. I mean, he's only charged me $25 to cut the grass, so that's what he does. And but yeah, that's my little lake house, and that's where my family, and this is where I enjoy my family, and my family enjoys all the activities here, and that's what we like to do. So that's my life in a nutshell for you guys. Now we'll just see. Nice to see a family doing things together. Yeah, we do a lot of things together all the time. I'm not saying that we don't get sick of each other. That's a good price for cutting grass. Yeah, it's just that grass you saw is what he cuts. He comes on the riding mower and does it in 10 minutes, probably 20 minutes. But I like it because he bags it all up while he's doing it, so there's no mess. So it hurts theirs. You're right. Yeah, and I have a couple rentals too. Like I have my house at home. Then I have another rental we have over in Carrick area by my house. So that's another place I got to cut grass. So I cut grass in my house and it's a rental place. So that's why I don't cut it up here. But that's why I have a rental place, so I don't have to cut it myself. I can pay somebody to cut it. So, but that's that. But the Blackstone, I really like the Blackstone grill. We cooked on it. My daughter loves cooking on it. As you know, she likes to cook, so she'll be making some recipes and some things on there. They want me to do like a hibachi style dinner off of that, so we'll probably do that this year. And I do have a Blackstone at home, but I never even put it together yet. Where's your son, the Sunfish King? I think he's in Tennessee or something. He's out at a music festival or something, because I only talked to him yesterday, but he's out in the middle of nowhere where he hardly gets reception. So and I know he don't have his phone, he has his old phone, so he's probably don't get too much reception. So he's at a music festival right now, and he texted me the other day, but he said he won't be able to get a hold of me too much. So that was that. But I do appreciate everybody that donated to the giveaway. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate all the money donations. So that's gonna. Hey Johnny, thanks for coming in. That's really gonna help with shipping and everything. We're gonna be spending a lot of money on shipping. So I appreciate all the donations. I know we had it on our giveaway. We had a lot of donations for our giveaway video that we just did. So that'll help us a lot. If anybody still wants to donate, you can for shipping. That's, like I said, I have a PayPal or Venmo if anybody wants to do it. I'm not pressuring you to do it, but you can. It's out there. It'll be cool when I get monetized for like my super chats and things like that. He's at Bass Pro seminars. I don't know. He don't fish for bass too much. He's always pan fishing, but that's okay. That's his thing. I just got the trolling motor put on, but that's awesome. Hey, Modog, that's a really cool thing you're doing too for Richard, man. That's big props to Modog. He's actually helping Richard out and fixing his boat up, and that's really cool. That's awesome. So congrats to Modog on doing that, buddy. Big props. Fist pump through the screen. But yeah, that's awesome. But like I said, the super chats will be cool. People want to donate. It always helps. You know, it's great to have donations coming in for like the bait making, the giveaways and things like that. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm not saying everybody has to do it, but it's there. I'll have the option of it being there, and it'll be easier for people to donate. So that's pretty cool. And like I said, all donations will go back into the channel for the giveaways and for materials for baits and things like that, and equipment for the channel or anything like that we're putting into the channel. So I appreciate each and every one of you guys who helped me reach my milestone and get monetized. And I'm growing slowly every day, which is a good thing. So I keep trying to do that. About time you did something, Modog. Yeah, that would be awesome, Modog, if you do a video on that. That's awesome. Do like a makeover video or something. Hey, Kyle, how are you, buddy? I know Kyle was out this morning. I talked to Kyle this morning, and it was really windy here. I don't know how it was there, but Hey, Fossils Creek Kennels, thank you for coming in. But tired. Yeah, I'm sure he is tired. But he was out musky fishing, I believe, today. But it's, I guess this whatever we got coming through came through his way too. And it was cold down there for him, so there was definitely a cold front, what I call a cold front. I mean, it's not cold out, but it's a lot. It's it's probably 30 degrees cooler than it was this week. So that's a pretty big hit on a fish. So I wasn't, like I said, I wasn't expecting too much. But me and Kyle talked this morning when I got up, and he was already out on the lake. I got out at 5:30, but I got out, walked down to the dock, turned around, and walked back, and got back in bed till 7. And then I think I called Kyle around 9. And then I got my stuff together, put my boat in. I had to gas the boat up. So I got the boat in the water. Yep, never did hook up. Caught some line and had been busted off, but in a 4-pound carp, okay. It would be short height. Yeah, so, but me and Kyle talked a little bit this morning, and I know he knows the deal with this wind and everything and this cold front, so we weren't expecting miracles. I mean, a miracle could happen, but I wasn't expecting it. So that's why we're just going to pack it up today. We could stay the night, but we're going to go meet some friends that we haven't seen in a while. And their daughter's graduating. So we're going to go do that tonight and just relax and hang out. And it's kind of nice to be at home, too. All right, Gary, thank you for coming on, buddy. I appreciate it. I'll wait for your sticker to get there, and then I will send you out one of my decals, too, buddy. I appreciate everything you do. And the dogs are barking. I apologize for that, but my wife's putting out the lines because they want to come out and hang out. So I did do some work, guys. I did take the garbage from the front door to the street, and my wife's laughing at me right now because she's doing everything in the house. But I do everything outside. She does everything inside. Well, that was the deal before we had kids. Now it's just a mix and a cluster. It's, what's that? That's not fair anymore because she says, because we have kids in the house. I made out on that deal, guys, so she has to do everything in the house. It's funny because I'm like, I can't do nothing outside. It's raining. But she has to clean everything in the house. But I do help her in the house, so I'm just saying. But she'll tell you I don't, but I do.
So she don't talk about this princess not being able to walk.
Yeah, this dog right here is like a horse. I didn't.
Okay.
And your facial expression is priceless.
Well, because I don't.
Yeah.
You know that I don't want to be.
I know my wife don't like to be on camera. That's fine. She thought I put her on camera walking the dog walk. The dog was dragging her out the house. That's why she yelled at me. So, but yeah, my wife don't like to be on camera, and that's cool. She don't want to be on camera. Now, hey, stop it. Now they'll be out here barking for a while. But I have 2 labs. I have a silver lab, and I have a yellow lab. And the silver lab would be awesome if it wasn't for the yellow lab. She is a pain in the neck. We had a rabbit nest in my yard yesterday where they were out there digging it up, and my wife caught them. And the baby rabbits, they were a little bigger than babies. They're going to be moving soon. And they didn't eat them or do anything with them. They were just playing with them, jumping around. So my wife ran down and put a box over them. And then when I got home, I got them back in the hole and everything, and I covered it up with some hay and let them go. So hopefully they leave soon. But I don't know why the mother made a nest in our yard when we have 2 labs. That was kind of stupid on her part. But then we have a ton of rabbits up here, and we have a nest out front here that we barricaded. So hey, Jason, thank you for coming in, buddy. Appreciate it. But we barricaded the rabbit thing because my wife don't want nothing to happen to the rabbit. So we had to call the landscaper and let them know not to cut around the bricks that we set up because the rabbits were in the bricks. So that's that. So, but yeah, the wind is killer up here, and I'm like biting my nails, and I want to go out, but it ain't gonna happen. But you guys will see a lot of stuff 4th of July weekend, that week. The week before 4th of July. 4th of July is on a Monday, and so I'll be off that Thursday before then. I'll be off Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and my family will be up that whole time, and then that whole week ahead. They'll be for Monday of 4th of July, and then that whole week they'll be up here. Now, I may go to work and come back up and just commute back and forth to work. There's John from Small Water. Thanks for coming in, John. Appreciate it. Yeah, John, it was too windy to be. I was out there fishing. I tried throwing the topwater frogs, and it was too hard. And I threw some pig stick Sankos, some rage craws, and I didn't get anything. So, but there was white caps. There's people out there in 20-foot boats that got blown off of Lake Erie that came down here to fish, and they pulled up and left also. So there's nobody in the parking lot, and it is pretty bad winds here, and you can't really tell, but you'll see the trees right there blowing. But there was white caps. When I was getting wet coming in, when I was docking my boat, yeah, I was getting soaked from the wind and the waves. So there was white caps on this little lake. When there's white caps on here, it's pretty bad out. But beautiful day. It's 56 degrees. It ain't hot at all. All you guys are saying it's like 100 degrees where you're at. It's a beautiful day out today. Like a sweatshirt beautiful. Sunny out, but it's just not a good fishing day. But it's a good eating day, so I'm going to eat good today. So, I appreciate everybody being in here. My dogs are trying to catch bees and bugs. That's what my yellow lab does. She jumps around and tries to catch moths and bees, and she got stung by a bee last year and her face blew up. Break bush chicken. What is that, Jason? What's that chicken you're talking about? Because I'm starving. But I'm saving my appetite. I'll probably eat junk food on the way home, and then when we get home, we're going to that graduation where I'll eat good there. So, but yeah, I mean, I could have did a live out on the lake, but it was just too windy, and it was miserable out there, so came in. That's it. Modog saying hello to Kyle. Amber Heard. Oh, nice. So you make chicken. All right, I love chicken, JJ. You might have to send some of that my way. Freezer, pack it up, send it my way. I'll eat it. I eat anything too. My wife will tell you I can eat anything, just about anything. I've had tripe. I've had cow brains. When I was younger, I used to go to school, but when I'd go to school, before I'd go to school, my mom would drop me off at my grandfather's house, and he would walk me to school in the mornings. I know, I seen it. Your fridge is full. Your freezer's full of it. And my grandfather used to walk me to school. Well, in the mornings, he would make eggs. Well, I didn't know that he would put brains in the eggs, and I would eat them. Well, I ate them just like I thought they were eggs. So it was eggs and brains, and I would eat that. You don't do chicken very often. Yeah, I do chicken, and we're doing a little plan here soon. It's going to be vegetables, chicken, tuna, and stuff like that. He's going to pack up some so he can get some paddle tails. That's how you got so smart. Yeah. And so my grandfather would make brains, and then he would make, and this was crazy, he would make chanina. I don't know if anybody could say what chanina is, please do in the chat. I won't say what it is yet, but he used to make chanina, and it's like Polish or something word. It is a soup. I'm going to let you guys know that. So if you guys can guess what chanina is, I'll see if anybody can guess it, and then I'll let you guys know what it is. I'm going to raise up some chickens for freezer this fall. Yeah, I wanted to get chickens, but then I had kids, and I looked up. That's why I see all your trucks in there, truck wash. I wanted to get chickens, but then I heard like chickens were like, you can get diseases. We're going to put one of these little pigs on the Traeger now. Yeah, that would be awesome. But chanina, guys. Yes, JJ, you are right. It's not paddle tail soup, Modog. And Amber says it's duck blood soup because she knows it's duck blood soup because that's my sister. Yes, my grandfather used to eat duck's blood soup, and it stunk up the house like you could not imagine. And it was the burgundy blood. It was, when you cooked it, it got darker, and it was just, whoo. I tasted it, and I couldn't do that. But it was duck's blood soup, Chanina. And I'm sure I'm not saying it right. But Amber ruined it by saying duck's blood soup. Yeah, but it was pretty horrible. If you can imagine getting a Band-Aid after you're cut, and it was full of blood, and wringing it out and eating it. That's basically what it was. It was horrible. And it stunk the whole house up. Yes, I did eat it when I was little. That quacks me up. Yeah, I didn't know. And brains, yes, I know I ate that stuff. Yummy, now before I upchuck. Yeah, it was horrible. But I ate it when I was little because I didn't know what it was. Until I knew what it was, and then I quit eating it. Get from Polarum typhoid, free hatchery. Brain and eggs. Yes, brains and eggs. That's what I used to eat. But yeah, I didn't soup and quackers. Yeah, you ain't kidding. And that's what my grandfather used to do. He'd take like a box of crackers and put it in there and almost make like a chili with it. It was, ugh. And I ate it though, and I didn't know what it was. And then when I got older, I was like, nah, we're good. But tripe and all that stuff, I tried it all. Pig ears and all that good stuff. Pig's feet, I ate those. I like all that stuff though, so. But all right, well, I guess I am going to end the live. And Modog, I will talk to you about the paddle tails, buddy. I just been so busy and stuff with stuff going on, but I'll make you some paddle tails here eventually. My dad would just bring home turtle, snakes, and gator. Laugh out loud. Now, turtle soup's good too. I love turtle soup. Strange, you northern folks are a strange bunch. But yeah, so I guess I'm gonna end this live. And I was fishing this morning, Amber, and it's too windy out. We're heading home tonight, or today. I ate pig's feet once, but the pig started squealing, so I quit. Yeah. So, but yeah, the food thing, I can eat just about anything. But yeah, I'm gonna go because my wife's in there cleaning, and I can't let her clean everything herself. She's just about done though, so I'll go in when everything's done and start picking through it. But thank you guys for coming in. I appreciate it. Sorry I wasn't live out on the lake today, but the wind was just too bad. I appreciate everybody coming in. Thank you for everybody helping me get to my goal of getting monetized, so I really appreciate that. My dog's eating rabbit turds right now. Hope! She's eating rabbit poop right now. But it's hard to find shoes. So I just want to say thank you guys for coming in. I appreciate that. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers. Thank you, JJ Drones, for that. But happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. Have a great weekend, guys. Have a safe weekend. I'll keep you updated on my arm and my surgery or whatever, but I'll still be making videos. We're going camping next week, so I'll be making a video on that. So keep sharing everybody out. Keep growing the community, and we will see ya.